Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Hello students, today we are going to start the next topic after the spectrum, after the study of spectrum, that is the line spectrum of hydrogen atom. Quite important topic it is, because now whatever we are going to study next to this spectrum, that is Bohr atomic model. And let me tell you, the Bohr atomic model, it is about hydrogen and hydrogen like atoms. Okay, so after the study of line spectrum of hydrogen atom, we can easily understand the Bohr's theory. Okay, we can relate ourselves with the Bohr's theory and can understand it in a well manner. So let us start the today's topic, that is line spectrum of hydrogen atom. And as in the last video lecture I have told you that spectrum, it is of two type, continuous and line. And here we are talking about emission line spectrum of hydrogen atom. So first thing, it is how it is produced. So how it is we are going to produce it. If we take hydrogen gas in a discharge tube, the tube that we have studied at the time of cathode ray and anode ray, okay, the same discharge tube we have to take, and there would be one cathode, one anode, and after taking that discharge tube we have to fill one hydrogen gas. And after that hydrogen gas, when we pass the electric discharge from this tube, hydrogen gas, the atom of hydrogen gas get excited, they get some kind of energy, some amount of energy, and they get excited and goes to higher state of energy. So as in the last video lecture I have told you, whenever atom of a gas or a molecule of gas is obtaining energy from some kind of external source, it leave its original state and goes to the higher state of energy, and there it stay for some time, and after that it return back to their original state. So while they are returning back to their original state, they emit a radiation, and when the spectrum of this radiation we study, we find the emission spectrum, emission line spectrum, or continuous spectrum. So here we are talking about gaseous phase of hydrogen. So when the gaseous phase of hydrogen is passed with the electric discharge, its atom get excited, goes to the higher state of energy, and while they are returning back from that higher state of energy to the lower state of energy, they produce some kind of radiation, and the spectrum obtained from this radiation, or simply we can say that when this radiation we pass from the prism, we obtain a spectrum of this radiation and find several series of lines in this radiation, in this spectrum of hydrogen atom. So how the hydrogen spectrum was produced, I am going to write here. When electric discharge is passed through hydrogen gas, okay, because line spectrum is only produced when you are taking the atoms in their gaseous phase. Okay, so from their gaseous phase we are obtaining line spectrum. Okay, molecular state are producing a continuous spectrum. So here atomic structure we are analyzing of hydrogen, and when the hydrogen gas is passed with a discharge, electric discharge, the atoms of hydrogen, its atoms get excited and produce electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation. The spectrum of this electromagnetic radiation contains several lines, several series of lines which falls in different portion of electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, electromagnetic spectrum we have studied already, that electromagnetic spectrum contains a number of rays, number of electromagnetic wave like gamma, like UV, X-rays, visible lights. So all kind of rays are there, and they are arranged in their increasing order or decreasing order of wavelength and frequency. So electromagnetic spectrum, it is called the arrangement of these wavelengths. So when we are getting electromagnetic radiation from these excited hydrogen gas, excited atoms of hydrogen gas, and when we study this electromagnetic radiation through the spectroscopy, we obtain some lines, some group of lines, okay, and they are produced due to the several reasons. So a number of discoverer has done this discovery. They find out this series of lines, and after their discoveries, the series are named on their names. Okay, so like Balmer in 1885, he has done discovery of visible light, and he got the spectrum, he got the lines of series of lines in the hydrogen spectrum, and got that series from the sun spectrum especially. Okay, so this sun spectrum series falls in the visible light, and this series was called Balmer series. As the Balmer has done this discovery, Lyman has discovered some series of light, and that was falling in the UV region of electromagnetic spectrum. And then a number of series are there, 6 series are there total of, okay, including Humphrey series in the last. And there are 5 kind of series that we are studying in class 11th and 12th. Okay, so 5 kind of series, what are they, and how to find out the wavelength of any line produced in the hydrogen spectrum through the mathematical expression that I am going to tell you. Okay, so first let to know that how many series are produced in the line spectrum, line emission spectrum of hydrogen atom. So there are total 5 series. Number 1, it is Lyman series, okay, and second it is Balmer series, third it is Paschen series, it's Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, fourth is Brackett series, okay, and fifth it is P-Fund series. So these are the number of series that we are obtaining from the line spectrum of hydrogen atom: Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, Brackett series, P-Fund series. Okay, so there it is having a basic how these series are going to be produced. So whenever we are passing the electric discharge from the hydrogen gas there we consider that an atom of hydrogen gas, it is going to be excite. Okay, so electron revolving in the atoms of hydrogen atom, they get excited and they leave their original state and goes to some higher state of energy. Okay, so we are studying this at the atomic level. So at the atomic level, when we are providing the energy from some external source to the atom, so electron, those are revolving there in a state of energy, a certain state of energy. They leave their state, they leave their energy shell in which they were revolving around the nucleus and goes to some higher state of energy that were found by the Bohrs, and Bohr has told about this. Okay, so I'm including that theory also to understand the concept of line spectrum. So when the energy is provided, the electrons are leaving their energy shells in which they are revolving around the nucleus. You can say that they are leaving their home, okay, home shell, and they are going up to the excited state. They are going up to the other shell of higher energy, and there they stay for 10 to the power minus 8 seconds and return back to their original states. So it depends upon which kind of series it is going to be produced. It depends upon this transition of electron from where to where it is going to. Okay, so from where this transition of electron is going to take place. So if electron has gone to higher state of energy, and that from that state of energy the electron is returning back to n is equal to 1 shell. N is equal to 1 shell, that principal quantum number 1, the first inner shell which is close to the nucleus of atom. So when an electron is returning back to that n is equal to 1 shell, the closure shell to the nucleus, then we say that it is going to produce Lyman series. So for Lyman series, we are writing that transition of electron, it is going to take place from second shell, third shell, fourth shell, fifth shell to first shell. Okay, and same as for the Balmer series, electrons transition is going to be take place from higher state of energy to the n is equal to 2 shell. So electron is coming from n is equal to 3 shell, 4 shell, 5 shell, 6 shell to the number of shell number 2. Okay, second shell. And same as for Paschen series, the transition is going to be take place in third shell, from higher state of energy to the third shell. So it is going to be take place from 4, 5, 6 or 7 to 3. Okay, and for bracket same as, it is going to be take place from 5, 6, 7, 8 to n is equal to 4 state. And for P-Fund series, it is going to be take place from 6, 7, 8 and 9 to n is equal to 5 state. Okay, so let's make the series of hydrogen spectrum that we have obtained by the transition of electron from higher state of energy to the lower state of energy. And student, this happens only when the atoms of hydrogen gas or any hydrogen like atom, it is get excited. You are providing the energy to these atoms from some external source. So when energy is being provided to these atoms from some external source, they get excited, their electrons get excited, they move to higher energy level, and then they are coming back to their original state, and during returning they are producing some kind of energy or electromagnetic radiation and producing these series, Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, bracket series and P-Fund series. And Humphrey series is also, the sixth series is also, that we are not going to study because it is not the part of our syllabus. Okay, so till the P-Fund series we have only in this. So let's see how the hydrogen spectrum it is going to be produced Okay, I'm just going to make a figure, then I'll tell you the mathematical expression which is going to relate the wavelength of these lines with the transition shells. Okay, up to which from which shell to which shell it is going to be traversed, the electron it is going to be traversed. Okay, so let's make the hydrogen spectrum. We have n is equal to 1 shell, and then n is equal to 2 shell. Okay, then n is equal to 3 shell, then n is equal to 4 shell, then n is equal to 5 shell. Okay, n is equal to 6 shell, n is equal to 7 shell. Okay, n is equal to 8 shell, and there it is, n is equal to infinity shell. Okay, at infinite distance apart. It is called ionization state, when electron get excited so much and goes to the ionization state, so it leaves the atom and atom gets ionized. Okay, so now we have these number of shells. These are number of shells as you have studied in your last previous classes, like this is. Okay, these are the shells. I've just made it horizontal so that we can understand the phenomena in well manner. Okay, I've not made like this. So horizontally you try to understand. This is the innermost shell, the first shell innermost, then afterward it is n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, and so on. We have the number of shells, and when the transition of electron, it is going to be take place from higher state of energy into n is equal to 1 state. Like electron goes to n is equal to 2 state after the exciting. Okay, after the excitation. So, and when it is returning back to the same n is equal to 1 state, it is going to be produce Lyman series. N is equal to 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1, 8 to 1. So what kind of series it is going to be produced? That is Lyman series. Okay, if this transition is going to be take place from n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 2, so it is going to be produce Balmer series. And I told you that in 1885 Balmer has done this discovery, and after this discovery the series has given a name Balmer series. So Balmer series. Okay, so then it is, if it is going to be transit from n is equal to 3 state from higher state of energy, it is called Paschen series. Okay, it is called Paschen series. If it is going to be transit from a higher state to fourth state, it is going to be produce bracket series. It is bracket series. Okay, it is going to be bracket series. And then if it is going to be transit from higher to n is equal to 5, it is going to be produce P-Fund series. Okay, P-Fund series. So now we have these 5 series that we found in the hydrogen spectrum or the line spectrum of hydrogen atom. So they have different region. They are lying in the different region of electromagnetic spectrum. Let me tell you, Lyman series, it is lying in the UV region of electromagnetic spectrum. So whatever the electromagnetic radiation it is going to be produced during the transition of electron from higher state to n is equal to 1 state. So this electromagnetic radiation is UV rays. Okay, so if it is going to be produced due to the transition in n is equal to 2 shell, so it will be visible light. Okay, visible light by which we are able to see around us. Paschen, Bracken and P-Fund. The electromagnetic radiation produced in this series is lying in infrared region. Okay, it is lying in infrared region in all 3 series. Balmer's it is visible region and Lyman it is UV region. So electromagnetic spectrum you have to study once more and watch the video in that I have told about electromagnetic spectrum. I have explained you how many rays are there in electromagnetic spectrum, okay, and how they are arranged. So in UV region there it is Lyman, in Balmer region there it is Balmer series, it is lying in the visible region of electromagnetic radiation, and rest of the three series are lying in the infrared radiation. Okay, so whatever electromagnetic radiation we are obtaining from these series, it is infrared in the nature. So these were the series that we are obtaining from the hydrogen atom. Okay, it is line spectrum. It is going to be produced line spectrum. We call this first line as alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and so on. Okay, so these are the lines that we are obtaining. So now we have to study what is the formula that we use to find out the wavelength or the wave number. Let me tell you first what is wave number. Okay, what is wave number? Wave number, it is reciprocal of wavelength. Okay, it is reciprocal of wavelength. Wave number is denoted by nu bar. Okay, it is 1 upon lambda. Balmer has given the formula for wave number or 1 upon lambda. It was equal to 1.097 into 10 to the power 7, 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon n square, where n can be 3, 4, 5 and so on. Because Balmer series is produced only when the transition is going to be take place from higher state of energy to the n is equal to 2 state. Okay, so for there I have taken 2 and for n we have taken 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is this value? It is given in meter inverse. Okay, it is in meter inverse. So what is this value? This is called Rydberg constant. It is called Rydberg constant. And what is Rydberg constant, student? Its value is 1.097 into 10 to the power 7 meter inverse. Okay, it was given by the Johannes Rydberg. He was the lab assistant of Mr. Bunsen, and he got that every series that we are obtaining, I don't think so, he was the lab assistant of Bunsen. Okay, after the study of Balmer series, he got that every series that is obtained from this hydrogen spectrum, they are following the same pattern of the formula, and he has given his own formula that we call as Rydberg formula. Rydberg formula for wave number. So what is Rydberg formula? Rydberg formula. Okay, I'm not sure about Johannes Rydberg was the assistant. Okay, let me I'll see and I'll tell you in the next video lecture. Rydberg formula. So what is Rydberg formula? That is 1 upon lambda, it is equal to capital R, that is Rydberg constant, and here it is 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. Okay, instead of hydrogen, if there it is some other kind of element that we will study in the Bohr theory, here we use atomic number of that element also. Okay, I'll tell you the same formula when we will study in Bohr theory. Okay, the postulate of Bohr theory we will study about this. So this was the Rydberg constants. For Lyman, n1 it is equal to 1 and n2 it is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if we are studying the same formula for Paschen series, then n1 will be equal to 3 and n2 will be equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for bracket it will be equal to 4 and n2 will be equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for the Pfund series, n1 will be equal to 5 and n2 will be equal to 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So you have to keep remember this Rydberg formula for finding the wavelength, reciprocal of wavelength of each line that is produced during the transition of electron from higher state of energy to the lower state of energy. So this reciprocal we call as wave number also. So student, study it and read it once from the NCERT book that is available to you. Okay, I have given to you. So study them and try to do the questions from related to this topic: atomic spectra, line spectrum, emission spectrum, and line spectrum of hydrogen atom. Okay, it is quite important, and the next video lecture, it is going to be depend upon the theories till now we have studied.
Do self study at home and stay home, save lives.